All right, guys, welcome and good evening. We are back. We are back with some more Project Zomboid the Ark. Now, I don't know how the hell we're still alive. It has been it's been pretty wild. We got bit last episode, and I was like, "Yo, that's it!" Like, we literally were. Wow, zombie just kind of came out of nowhere, freaking grabbed our spider arm and just bit us on the arm. And generally, as you guys know, on Zomboid, that's it. That's a death sentence. You're infected, and you're gonna die. But we did get lucky, and I guess in this mod there is kind of a workaround for the bites. Well, not a workaround. I don't know if it's a multiple bite thing, but if you go into the chapel and you pray, like it actually saves you from turning somehow. So there was that mechanic. Slayer actually pointed that out. He was in the chat, and Slayer's obviously the legend that made this mod. He pointed that out, and that for now has kept us alive. So yeah, it's been all good. But yeah, I want to say thank you again so much for everybody coming and hanging out. Anderson, thank you so much for the 27 months, brother. You know I appreciate that more than you know, dude. So yeah, we're going to be continuing this. Again, I don't know how long we're going to survive. I'm surprised we survived this long. We did get raided like 3 times already so far. And it's been a little bit of shit show, but we're keeping the bunker together, honestly. A lot better than I did expect, if I'm being honest with you. Oh, see, the guns are fixed now. So I was trying to use these Berettas last stream, and they're like bugged out. They were like something wrong with them. So this one here actually is gonna go in the holster. Swap that for the 1911. Not that the 1911's bad, just the Beretta holds more ammo. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Throw this in here for right now. I was trying to use this damn thing in the raid, and it's not working out for me. Let me see. Do I have ammo in here? Yep. 1911 mags. So we got a couple missions. The only issue is the one main mission is quite far away, and obviously going out that far, the chances of us dying are going to be super high. Damn, so she's starting to eat some of the cereal shit too. Because there was a bunch of boxes there. Let's eat up some of this soup she made. Kibo, that's facts. Our prayers were answered. It was actually quite a sad moment. Like the music and everything that was playing, she was crying because right before I attempted to pray, I told her that I got bit and that I was infected. So she was like bawling her fucking eyes out. The music's playing all sad and shit. I'm like, oh my God. It was a whole ordeal. Yeah, it was a whole ordeal. Here we go. 3 Beretta mags right there. Throw those on our vest. And I'm going to grab an extra battery. Throw that on our vest. Yeah, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. All right, so that's all looking good. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yo, Kibo, thank you so much for the re-up on the membership. How you doing, man? By the way. When did I stop buying Xbox? I stopped. Oh shit. When I started PC gaming, I stopped buying consoles altogether. Didn't really need them. And then there was a transition period for Xbox where most of the Xbox games that come out go to PC. Like, and then now all of them do. But at the time, it was like most of them were. And then it was like, I think Halo 6 was like the big transition where pretty much like all of the Xbox games started going to PC. And then the only console I owned outside of my PC was a PlayStation because of the exclusives. Last of Us, things like that. They just never made their way to PlayStation. So, or they never made their way to PC. All right, so we're good right now. Let's figure out, what do we want to do here, guys? So it says her research is actually stalled. Let me see. Found a basement with a mess.
I know. It's ugly. This is the reality now.
What would we do if we ever lose the Ark?
I hope it never comes to that. But if it does, we would have to find another shelter. My first stop would be the warehouses southwest from Muldrow.
It's actually not a bad spot. Is she talking about the ones at the train yard there? Why would you want to go to the warehouses? They probably...
I hope it never comes to that. But if it does, we would have to find another shelter. I used to play in the underground there.
That's pretty cool. So if So this is an update for the
completed
research.
the autopsy. The body is failing, but not entirely. Motor function persists despite catastrophic neural loss. There's no centralized brain activity that explains movement. It's as if something else has taken over coordination at a lower level. I don't understand how, but it's consistent. I need human specimen to continue.
When can we expect to see the State of Decay 3 gameplay video? Dang, look at y'all already. Chat, y'all are... I'm not allowed. I honestly don't know. Soon. I'll put it that way. So bring a human corpse to the laboratory. Oh, that's good, chat. We got a lot of those. We got a lot of those right in our entryway.
Stand by. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination complete.
Yo, I'm getting hemmed up with radiation right now. We gotta de-radiate. That's a lot of rads. I didn't think it was gonna be that rough, but everything out there is not been decontaminated, so all the bodies and shit like that, it's just gonna spike our radiation levels. So
decontamination complete.
I'll go ahead. I'll pop some of those anti-rads. Get my levels down a little faster because I just definitely got spiked pretty hard. And then we'll suit up and go grab a body, decontaminate it, and bring it in. No, remember. All right, let's see here. We're gonna pop. I think it's this one, right? Nope, that's CO2, potassium iodine. Well, no, it's not that I can't tell you when the video's coming out. I legitimately, like, we haven't decided on a date. But put it this way, the video's already, like, I could release it right this second. It's that ready. So once I do get the green light, you guys will not have to wait. The video is already done. I'm literally just there's a lot of red tape when it comes to this stuff. You know, marketing, PR, people, you know, really, really high up individuals have to okay this, you know what I mean? It's not just like some dude releasing a gameplay video. You know, like this is a whole ass ordeal. So yeah. Is this mod is like President Jafar? Yo, that's a really good way to look at it. It is kind of like a Project Zomboid meets Fallout type of deal.
Progress.
Ah, Savage, that's good to hear, man. I'm glad you're doing better, dude. I hope you're feeling all right.
Decontamination complete.
All right, let's grab this body. Oh, no. Grab the body.
Stand by. Decontamination in progress.
Well, that's the thing about this mod. You know, it's not non-stop action the whole time. Honestly, the action parts of it are the easiest to overcome, realistically. I think the things that are hard about this mod are the management. Like, you got to manage your resources, the bunker, the maintenance of the bunker, on top of, like, the overworld is radiated. Like, there's so much shit to manage in this. It's tough. Yeah, well, you got to remember, guys, the gameplay video ideas were it was Undead Labs. Like, yeah, there's some guys in the studio right now that most definitely want to see the game shown. Obviously, because the game is still in a very early alpha state, and I think that's one of the hardest things that people are going to have coping with, is they don't understand like what goes I didn't understand what goes into like developing a game and like the different stages of development and how quickly things change. So even when you guys do, and I already give a disclaimer in the video, when you guys do see the video, you got to put your dev glasses on a little bit, because you're only going to be seeing about maybe 30% of the game. Because the way game development works is they have a bunch of everybody, like, say I work on this part, you like I work on the world, you work on the characters, you work on the missions, you work on this system. Everybody kind of works on their own thing and then like slowly like brings things together. So there's certain systems that are still being worked on that just aren't in the game. So there's parts of the, like, when you'll see, I'll go into buildings and things like that, and there's things that aren't fully set dressed in the buildings, you know, like it's just not done yet. The world builders are still making assets, because Undead Labs, they don't use pre-generated assets. Obviously, they're a first-party Microsoft studio, so they make all of their own assets from scratch. And I even had a conversation with some of the devs about it. I was like, oh, why don't you just get some stuff off the Microsoft or like off the Unreal Engine store and like tweak a little bit, you know, and kind of make it your own? And they're like, no, we don't do that. We make everything ourselves in-house, but from scratch. So all of their textures, all their shit is made by themselves, their own artists. So yeah, it's a pretty big deal. But yeah, I learned a lot working with these guys when it comes to game development. I was just like, holy crap, man, there's so much to learn. But I didn't expect them to even allow footage of the game to come out this early, because it's not gonna. Put it this way, it has a more of a chance of hurting the game than helping the game, because people are just gonna try to judge the game in its alpha state and be like, oh, like, we're cooked, you know, like. So realistically, like, it has a better chance of hurting the game. But at the end of the day, Undead Labs, they love the community. They know you guys are hungry for gameplay, you know, after the years of silence and the lack of footage, and they know what y'all want to see. They want to know what you guys want to see. Brian, what's up, brother, man? But they know y'all are hungry for it. They know that the true, you know, State of Decay fans are excited. And I was very, very surprised that, you know, they're even going to allow me to do something like this. But who knows? It's nothing set in stone. You know what I mean? They could come back tomorrow and say, hey, you know what? So-and-so said it's not a good idea. It's not happening. So I don't want to promise, like, you know, hands down that it is going to happen. I mean, it looks good. Everything's all set up. We're just waiting on some thumbs up. But, okay, so the only thing now is piano, jukebox, more VHS tapes. Quantum, what's up, bro? Why would that bother me? I mean, shit, bro. My thing is I woke up like this, bro. You know what I mean? I fucking woke up like this. I'm gonna grab this 9mm, throw this in the vest. We're looking good. We're looking good. All right, Sanj with the love. Hey, brother, how you doing today, Sanj? I appreciate the love. It's good to see you. I am gonna swap these out though. I did bring this duffel bag back. NBC tablets. So all I got to do now is we're gonna pop the filter off of this gas mask. So we're not going out tonight, guys. It's already too late, but we are set up as long as we don't get raided. We are set up right now to hit the road in the morning and I guess head up towards Rosewood. Not really feeling the idea, but we got to do what we got to do. We got extra anti-rad shit in here, batteries, antidepressants, painkillers. Not like I can take any of this shit in the field. Eventually I'll get all this cleaned up. All right, let me go grab a new filter for the gas mask. Yeah, I got 2 extra haz suits in the bag. 2. So I got the robe that those other guys wear. I have one of those and I have an extra haz suit because we did get attacked by a zombie and a fucker ripped my damn suit. And the last thing we want to do is be outside of running distance from the base and get a hole in our suit. That will be a very, very bad day for us, so. Let's go ahead and attach a filter to this. So what's the most dangerous thing when you go outside the base? It'd be between the radiation and the cold. And I'd probably say right now it's probably the cold. Are you going to watch the USA World Cup? I've never watched a game of soccer or World Cup or football. Like, I've never ever in my life actually ever watched a game of football, aka soccer. I know, it's crazy, right? Guys, you gotta remember, I'm a super fucking gamer nerd, dude. Like, I don't even like watch sports, dude. I just play video games all day, dude. I don't watch basketball. I don't watch football. I don't watch baseball. I literally sit around and play video games all day, dude. Yeah. Other than Arsenal. Exactly. Other than Arsenal, Paul. Lifelong Arsenal fan right here, baby. All right. So, yeah, if I sleep now, as long as we don't get raided, we should be okay. Please don't get raided. Please.
Attention. Structural integrity hazard detected.
So what I need to do is I gotta hurry up and shut the Jenny down.
Attention. Unauthorized personnel detected.
So we're getting raided and an earthquake. Great.
Attention. Unauthorized personnel detected. Main entrance.
So you do this.
Incoming hostile.
Can't fucking see. Took most of them, guys. I just didn't I didn't have an extra mag to reload. So now that we know how the mod works, though, we are going to tweak a few of the settings once we get in. I didn't want to tweak settings until I understood how the damn mod worked. So let me see here. So Fallout started, so 1 month after it'll end. That's perfect. The Fallout curve. Right now we have it on slow rise, fast decay. So the temperature drop. How cold the nuclear winter is. So I wouldn't say it was, would you guys say it was, should we lessen the cold? I feel like once we layered up, we were able to move around outside relatively with ease. Okay, so fuel consumption on the generator, that's good. Shelter occurrence impacts how often random procedurally generated basements were occurring. Okay, so we got those. Hostile presence determines the typical size of hostile groups. We're gonna lower that because we were getting hit quite a lot, almost too frequently. Residual scrap. How much scrap materials exist in the world? I'm gonna leave the temperature as is though, because I don't want to make it too easy to move around outside. Yeah, that should be good.
Below the ash, the ark sleeps tough. Above, the dead collect.
Power restored.
Add a gas mask mod. It will help you a lot. Give you the interface. Add durability for gas mask mode? Or are you saying mod or mode? Because once you're used to how the gas mask
we need
work,
to talk.
it's fine.
Endure.
Please, we need to talk.
Yo, hold on, lady. I gotta eat. Oh, yeah. I'd have to look that up. But I don't. Once you get used to like how the game works, it's not too bad with the learn how to manage your gas mask filters. Before I didn't even know where to check though. We were getting slaughtered. Okay, so we're good there. Now, the only thing that sucks is like having to like. I think we can kind of
My
click
name is
through
Emma
this.
Survivor. It's a long story.
Yay, but they had to leave.
I was
Soon
raised.
I
I
hope
hope
you're
you're
safe.
safe.
This place requires
maintenance.
Yes,
We're not entirely.
we have an arc.
They went out to get us.
They
tell the history of all of those things. They take their time. Well done. When you're right, we all deserve. I know comfort. I was worried already. According to your blood, yes, you're all that. Let's watch everyone still surrounding houses. Most of them before some of them have hidden entrances in the floor to the basements. Again, I need to warn you, this is dangerous. Don't go unless you are well prepared.
Bam. All right, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, so you can click through that pretty quick. Well, we already heard her like 3 times in a row, and I was like, I'm not sitting here trying to talk to this lady for another 20 minutes again. So, so let's go ahead, get our long johns on. Better vanilla filters. And that doesn't interfere with the mod. So what missions did we get right off the bat? Find hazmat suit, find the basement, and explore the ark. Now the good thing is we know how to manage the ark a bit better than before. Yeah, I got like 30 fucking layers on now, dude. So the one thing we got to do is rest, get a watch, rest, and then in the morning, it is compatible. And we got to get that mission for the four Beretta mags. So the place does degrade, but there's a lot of stuff in here for you to keep this place well maintained. As of right now, I have a better understanding now how to keep it maintained a bit better. But yeah, initially it was like as soon as if you are in the bunker and an earthquake goes off, try to beeline as fast as you can to the computer and turn off the power. Because if you turn the generator off, it doesn't take all that crazy extra damage. So we are in good shape. Okay, so we got the 9mm done up. I'm gonna grab a machete. Both of them are mint. Throw that on the belt. Attach this to our sweater. Open up the box of batteries. Grab 2 extras, throw them in there. Okay, so now we just got to situate the gas masks, filters. So full filter mask. The full filter mask. And then I'll grab 1 extra filter. Grab 1 suit. All right. All right, we're doing all right, guys. We're off to a good start here. I got to equip a watch real quick. So it's actually, it's a little tiny bit cold though. It's a little tiny cold. So now we gotta equip the hazmat suit and then it'll allow us to pass the 1 mission. Oh, the extra hazmat suit. Good call, yeah. Good call, good call. Yo, we already look equipped and ready to go, dude. Now we're just gonna explore this a little bit so we get credit for it. Got a library here. Fish sushi. Old fart, how you doing tonight though, brother? All right, so we got the garden here. Hey.
Perfect, yeah. Enjoy the food, but also take care of the plants. Nice. Did you find anything interesting? I like crime novels in general. Yep. It's been here since before us. To be honest, faith is all we might have left. I knew you would notice that at some point. You bet.
Okay, got the tools mission.
Yes, there were
think
more of
so.
us.
We're
They
still
were
in
dead,
Kentucky.
okay? We lost some of our tools during one of our recent scavenge missions. There is a bag full of tools in what is left of the community center in March Ridge.
And now,
Can you get it back for us?
yeah. So getting the tools will get us a screwdriver, which will allow us to repair the vent. We can get our carbon dioxide going good. Because right now, actually, when you start, your carbon dioxide levels are building up quite aggressively. Yeah, this I'm definitely just grabbing the whole bag. Yeah, for sure. So we get credit for the mission right away. Wait, is the backup Jenny on? 'Cause if so, that's just burning fuel. Power controls, backup. No, it's not on. Okay. Main generator is on, functioning. Storage rooms. Yeah, I mean, we had to start over. That's the one thing about Zomboid. I mean, you could like save scum. People were saying that like you like do backup saves or whatnot. I don't have that, and I don't know how to do it in the files. Probably not that hard to figure out, but I just don't have it set up. But it is what it is. Laundry room. The only other part of this place is the underground. The fuck caused that? Was that from our head injury, or is our CO2 levels getting kind of high?
Power restored.
Yeah, we're at 1100 on the ppm, which is not super crazy, but it's getting up there. All right, ventilating's on, heating's on. Yeah, literally as I came up to this, the power just shut down, so I had to turn all this crap back on regardless. Okay. Pain's coming back, though. We gotta pop another one of those painkillers. Oh, she made us some food, too. Dude, this chick is awesome, man. She's really out here doing work for the team. She made some stir fry, some veggie stir fry. So the pain med should kick in. We're gonna go get some sleep. We'll head out and get those tools in the morning. Yeah, I did that part in the last playthrough, and we beat it too, yeah. Making it through the lava. Oh, that's a rat. That's a big-ass fucking rat. Check these CO2 levels. Yeah, it's negative 42 degrees outside. That's fucking wild. So we are at 1800 right now. That's because the vent's broken. It's not venting out the CO2 properly. So,
Engineering room. That's where power generators and water pump is located. It's not connected to the central
Generators
computer,
are
so
operated by
redundancy
no
for
one.
safety
The only way to
reasons
check is to
that,
use no one.
but also we
Be
switched back
there.
after
Central
yes,
was
shut down.
We
No
know
one
of
controls.
but there is a
You need to check the air
Safety
intake.
upstairs.
Just advise caution.
Got it.
Safe here. Can you get it here?
All right, we're on our way out.
Stand by. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination complete.
Take a cold pill. We don't have a lot of them. And I need those for when we have to travel far away from the base. We're going very, very close by, and there's a lot of buildings for us to duck and cover. When you're layered up on this like this, as long as you're not just standing in the wind chill, generally you're pretty good. Put a few inside this time. Damn, there's quite a few inside. Getting a little live in there, fuck. Damn. All these fuckers in here this time around are crazy. I came in here before, there was like 3. Oh my god, there's more. Guys, how many fucking zombies have we fought so far? feel like we've killed more zombies than this one. Check my mask, by the way. Okay, we're still good. Look, we've killed more zombies than this one pass through this building than we did the whole entire playthrough last time. Bag spy on the second floor. There it is. Got it. Yeah, we put that machete to work today, dude. How beat up is the machete? After that, condition's pretty good. It's at still about 80%. Sharpness is about 75 or so, a little less than 70. So it's still in good shape. Fix the vent before we go down. Pretty smooth first day. Went well. We got a little pushed by zombies there, but it went well. We got a lot of food and water. Yeah, the bunker starts off pretty stocked.
Stand by. Decontamination.
The real issue comes from trying to maintain the bunker.
Decontamination complete. Trying to clean my suit off, but yeah, you need a lot of water to clean this fucking thing. Alright, so let's get some food and water in us. Again, smoothish night or day. Feel like we got a bit accomplished. Just throw that shit on the ground, why don't you? Alright, so we got that quest done. Let me go drop these tools down now. So we do have the fuel truck mission. That's what we'll do next. We'll head out in the... I mean, we could probably put it... Well, we're a little tired, actually. So we could probably pull that off today, but we don't need to risk... We don't need to risk it. So we'll top off our filters for this next run because it's going to be a pretty big one to get the truck. So we got 2 full filtered gas masks. It should be perfect. And we got a third filter in our bag. All right, we're golden. Let me check the fluid levels. Now that I remember, let me grab the stuff so we can make sure that Jenny is lubed. We gotta make sure that bitch is lubed up. Or, no, we decided we're not using that term, because that sounds crazy. So we're not using the term lubed up. We just gotta make sure that it has lubricant. You gotta make sure you add the bricant at the end of it. Oh, we gotta load up on that bricant. With these rats scurrying around, that's pretty gross, bro. Get on my... Bro, she got food on the fucking ground, dude. Well, I put that on the ground, actually. Fucking rats, dude. It's nothing personal, chat. It's just... We got enough shit going on, you know what I mean? Alright, I do have to shut down the generator, though. Okay, so let's add some bricant. Get that shit juicy, baby. Add some coolant.
Power restored.
Main generator is the one on the left. Yeah, I didn't know which one was the main or which one was the backup. Is it the one on the left in the room?
Below the ash, the ark sleeps tough.
Power restored.
The dead collect what's left. Between the faithful guard dome.
Power down. Emergency lights on.
So I'll fill them both. Fill them both with that briquette. But I thought this one was the backup. I'm pretty sure this one on the left here is the backup. Because this was the one that was super, super damaged, I thought. I don't know, maybe not. GX9. We got it filled up with that briquette.
Power restored.
Nothing on that. All right, so we'll get sleep. And we're going to take one of those cold weather pills in the morning. We're going to head out and grab the truck and not step in lava this time.
We interrupt your programming to serve you the latest developing situation. Townspeople are outraged by how much secrecy was kept from them.
Still having issues with our brain. Need a little bit more of that fried stir. Clean this rat blood off my clothes. All right, so it's 3:30 in the morning. Let's go grab one of the cold weather pills. Might just, yeah, we'll slap one of those into our bodies. Let's head out.
Stand by. Decontamination in progress.
Let's do it, baby. Just check out Darkwood. I actually own Darkwood. Yeah, just never got around to playing it yet.
Decontamination complete.
It took a painkiller, right? When we woke up. Trying to kite this group away a little bit. All right, we're clear. This walk to the main road is so much further than it seems. And make sure we don't snag my damn hazmat suit on a tree and rip it open. You know what's wild is one time I actually almost died on Zomboid because I was running through trees and I slit my neck open on a tree branch and my shit was bleeding the fuck out. Almost died. with build 42, you can't get fatal injuries from trees anymore, just scratches and stuff. That's pretty useful because, yeah, that shit was super dangerous, dude. Almost died legit. Hold on, give me 1 sec. There's a bunch of zombies in the road here. Could you imagine playing this mod with sprinters? Save my flashlight. I mean, it's pretty dark, but I just want to be able to see zombies instead of like walking up on them. We got a lot of batteries though, so I'm not super worried about it. So the last time we did this, we didn't run into any bugs with the truck. It was good. A little bit further to the intersection. How's my card collection going? It's all right. I really haven't done much with it because I haven't had a whole lot of expendable income. So yeah, we haven't really been adding much to it, but I sold a bit of things a month ago, while the prices were up, to help pay for my sewer job I had to do at the house because that was very expensive. So I got rid of a lot of it for that. But other than that, I still have a 151 master set. So it's not too bad out here. I think this is the turn here. Nope, this is the first turn. Nope, is this it? Yeah, this is it, I believe. Yeah, this is it. Yo, Outlaw Nomad, hey, thank you so much, dude, for the Hardened Survivor membership tier, dude. That is absolutely huge, bro. I hope you're having a good night tonight. It's good to see you, bro. I hope you've been well. Appreciate the re-up on the membership, dude. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a far better TCG than Pokemon, 100%. It's a lot funner to play, a lot more complicated, a lot more complex, but Pokemon is definitely a way funner card to collect, 100%, with the rarities and the values and stuff like that. Pokemon is far superior when it comes to collecting. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is by far, though, the better TCG, and Magic. Yeah, we've been doing YouTube full time for quite a few years now. So it's like 20 and mid 22 ish. I want to say like the beginning. It was like 22. I think we started full time. So hard to see, dude. Now, this road is far, man. Like, I don't even, we're probably not even halfway. Oh, we're getting about to the halfway point. Don, so right now we're heading out to secure a vehicle to fuel the bunker. There's a fuel truck out here, so we got to get our hands on that. But it's quite a journey away from the base. Got to make sure you're layered up good. Got to make sure you take the hypothermia medication and do a little bit of jogging every now and again to keep your body temperature up. Well, with proper insulation, proper radiation protection, coming outside is possible. Actually, I want to check my, yeah, so almost about half on my gas mask filter. Is it too early to start planning the 2026 birthday stream? I mean, it won't be anything crazy. It'll just be probably like another normal day. We're not doing anything like last year. You guys blessed me enough last year for the next fucking 3 years. But we got 1,000 channel members on my birthday last year. In one day, 1,000 new members. Some lava here. Give this a fucking wide berth. Sudoku, you can't insult the game and call it Zomboid and not even spell it right though. You spelled it like the board game, bro, not even like the board. That's crazy work, bro. There it is. I ain't trying to violate you or none. I'm just saying, no disrespect. No disrespect, bro. What's the hardest aspect of the game for me? So for me personally in Zomboid, let me turn the heat on. I wouldn't say there's, I mean, I understand and all the aspects of the game, and I don't find any of them to be particularly hard. I would say the hardest thing for me when it comes to Zomboid is pacing, because if you play this game very, very, very cautiously, right? You don't really take any risks. You know, if something looks bad, you just bail, and you just kind of play slow and really take your time. The game's really not that bad, but most people just kind of get bored, and they're like, bro, I gotta like, I want a little bit of excitement in my life. You know, I'm playing a zombie game. So generally you go, you take risks, and that's when you usually get fucked up. Now for me, the issue comes down to being a content creator. I got to keep the episodes relatively interesting for you guys to watch. You know what I mean? So in doing so, that means I got to kind of play a little looser than I probably would if I wasn't streaming, which then generally gets me killed. I think this is the intersection right here, right? Yep. Okay. Perfect. Here we go. Yep. So now we just gotta be careful not to drag too much to base. Are you talking about the curveball from State of Decay? This one's a bit easier to see, and honestly, the smoke curveball in State of Decay is fucking horrible, dude. I think this is my turn right here. Is this Flogger Street? Nope, that's Grant. So Flogger and Grant are actually not connected. Damn. So I might have to go back up to Knox. Yeah, I think this is actually like a little sectioned off neighborhood here. I thought I'd be able to get around, but Aaron, thank you so much. Oh, grab the crowbar as facts, dude. Yeah, we gotta make sure we have that equipped. My dog is pissed, bro. He's super mad. Oh, give me 1 sec. Well, Aaron, thank you so much for the super chat. I do appreciate it, brother. Okay, so the zombie pop isn't horrible. It's getting a little busier. Poor mailman. Every day my dog goes ballistic on the mailman. You'd think after this long, him and the mailman would have an understanding, but nope. Kingston does not give a shit, bro. Every day, he flips out on the mailman. Chris, I'll scroll back and check that here in 1 sec. Let me, oh, come on. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Seriously? It won't fucking start, guys. Looked like I had a little bit of gas. Woo! This fucker dragged in a good bit, man. Check my gas mask filter real quick. Okay, we're still good. You learn so much. Got so many reps. He was training with college kids? That's pretty crazy. Was he keeping up with them? I mean, it's pretty small probably compared to a lot of college kids. Oh, he was actually not the smallest? That's... yeah, I mean, he is tall as shit. Just the smallest muscles? Yeah. Alright, so, well, we got the truck to town. It looked like it still had a little bit of gas, though. Shouldn't have fucking turned the heater on, man. I think the heater uses... makes the truck lose more gas. Check right here. Nope, it's empty shit. So we did find a gas can on a human before, or yeah, on the human enemies. I don't know if you're gonna get a gas can on a zombie. We're probably gonna have to try to find a bunker. Because we're definitely gonna need fuel if we're gonna get this back home. This is a mod, Cryptic. Yeah, it's called the Ark. Adds a whole entire story and like bunker base management system to Project Zomboid. It's really cool. Got the digi. Yeah, we're gonna have to go out and find some bunkers. We got a couple. We definitely have enough fuel to last us a little bit in the bunker. It's not like we're gonna, you know, die now. But the good thing is we got the truck back to base, which is good. I turned the lights off on that truck, right? Because last thing I want to do is kill the fucking battery. I think I got an extra battery in the bunker, but I'm going to check the bunker. I don't know if we got gas cans in the bunker. I got backup masks and filters on me, but we're good. We should be able to make it back. Yeah. Yeah, it takes place after the week 1 mod. I don't know if you tried that one, Cryptic. After the nukes go off, it simulates a nuclear winter, and you're playing with a group of survivors that, well, you're playing as a survivor, and then, well, yeah, a group of survivors that have this like underground military research bunker, and you got to like keep it running and maintain the generators and the operating systems, and it's on top of zombies, bandits, natural disasters, nuclear winter. It's pretty wild.
Stand by. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination complete.
Jesus Christ, Lee, the fuck? Why would you do that? There, now we can see the date. We can see the temperature. So now she didn't make any soups or anything yet. The one thing I am going to go check is we're going to try to keep up on the garden this time around. Oh, she's doing something with food. She might be preparing some soup. Let me go see if there's any veg ready. Yep, there we go. So we can harvest these. Looks like those are the only ones that we're seeding. So we ended up with 6 cauliflower. So we got a decent bit of time right now. It's not super, super late. So we could go right around the corner and try to see if we can get that battery. Or, get a bunker. Let's go grab that crowbar, get that in our bag. Did I fix the cracks in the wall? No, we died. And this is actually a whole nother playthrough. Yeah. What room did I put the crowbar in? I think I put it in this room over here, actually. Yep, there it is. The Jade, I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. And Chris sent a super chat earlier. Let me make sure I don't miss that before. Says, you know why we watch your channel? Because we think you're an outstanding streamer, content creator, and keep up the excellent streaming. Hey, Chris, I really do appreciate that, bro. Seriously, man. Chris been here forever, always showing so much love. Yeah, Coconut, we died, bro. So, like, we fired up the stream. Everything was good, man. We had a handle on things. I was like, oh, let's grab some sleep. And then we were going to head out and head up to Rosewood. And then, I was like, oh, I hope we don't get hit in the middle of the night. Literally, as soon as I went to sleep, we woke up, we got raided. And a bunch of guys came in with M4s. I dropped a bunch of them, though. I had one handgun. I dropped like 3 or 4 of them. And then, yeah, I was in a firefight and he just blew my shit away, dude. It was bad. But we got a little bit of time here. Honestly, though, the new start, now that I have an idea of how everything works, has been going pretty good, in my opinion. We're pretty much caught up to where I was, really. If anything, we're in a better spot than where I was. Bitch, you fucking... God damn it. Fuck.
Stand by. Decontamination in progress.
Yeah, we survived the bite, but I didn't survive the gunshots.
Decontamination complete.
Yeah, pretty trash, bro. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it was like a solid 4 performance-wise. Yeah. Like I said, I went down swinging, but it wasn't it. Now we did bring the truck back, but we ran out of gas. It's in the middle of the town. We did clear the zombies off of it, but now we got to try to find fuel. So it's negative 27 right now, not too bad. I gotta clear these guys off.
know, Mercy, I felt like it was a respectable death, you know? I felt like it was respectable enough. I mean, I'd much rather it didn't happen at all, but... Damn, so are the basement locations random? God damn, guys, there's a lot of zombies over here. Shit. Slayer, what's going on, brother? We did die. We had a bunch of guys run up in our base with M4s and just fucking laid me out. And that was all she wrote. But then I realized that you can speed run the dialogue in the beginning of the game just by clicking all the options over and over, like back to back to back to back to back. Oh, I think there's one in here. I think I seen it through the window there. No, that's trash. Never mind. But now, honestly, we're in a good spot. I think we're in a better position now than we were the first playthrough because I have a better understanding of the game and the mod. So we're able to... Now I know, like, earthquakes come, go shut the generator down. That way my generator won't be fucking 19%, you know? Like, we learned a lot. We learned a lot, so... The basements won't be in buildings too close to Ark. Okay. So we should probably go, like, some of the neighborhoods, like, over here. I did find one over here on this road
last playthrough. It was on like the second house. We'll head down this way. Woo! Yo, the zombie pop is way higher this time around. What the fuck did we do differently last time? It was not this many zombies. I think I only put it on Apocalypse. Well, Apocalypse is not that bad earlier. We're all right. Yep, there's one. Okay, we found a bunker. Just gotta clear this out. I had a feeling they were going to come in. Ooh, they heard that. Okay. Let's work them a little bit. So if we weren't aware of our surroundings right there, we would have died. 100% we'd have lost the game. Cause, oh fuck, there was somebody alive in here. Oh shit. Well, there was somebody alive. I think she just got her shit chewed on like crazy style. But if we would have went right in there, we would have died for sure. Because they would have cornered us in that basement, and we would have been fucked. Room with barbed wire. Metal thigh armor. Make sure we're good before we go all the way down. I want to ensure we're clear. I think we're good. Yeah, there was a survivor in there. I don't know if they were a good or a bad person, but they died.
I see him.
Sorry, bitch. Fuck, she put a hole in my suit. Or was it? Okay, we're good. Yo, GG's on the extra suits, baby. She put 2 holes in that fucking thing. Damn. She had a bunch of herbs and shit on her. Dried herb. Or, no, that wasn't there. What did she have? Flashlight. Take her battery. Surprised that gunshot didn't call all the zombies. I don't know if it was because I was underground when I shot. Scuba gear. I just heard a zombie. Damn. I think they did hear the gunshot. So I'm gonna bandage my. I don't have any bandages on me. The only thing I'm worried about those hand injuries is it might mess up my weapons, like using other weapons. Yeah, my swing's gonna be shit. The one hand is real bad. We got a laceration on the right hand, which kind of stinks. Walk in though, she should just run up to me and start healing me, right?
Stand by. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination complete.
Oh fuck, bitch, Jesus Christ. She's bandaging us. Let me disinfect this. We're in good shape. There. So I got that metal thigh armor. Only thing is, it's like wearing armor right now while you're also like I don't even think you can wear armor over the radiation suit. Leroy Semper Fi, brother, it's good to see you, man. All right, so let's go ahead, pull the filter off of this. I still got to go back to that house, though. I believe the other lady, I didn't pull her filter off, her mask. So that will be good. Yeah, this bandage is already dirty. Damn, and it's infected. Are you kidding me? So disinfect. Okay, so we're in better shape. Hands are doing all right. We'll take some painkillers. Help with the pain. Yeah, our hands are gonna be tore up for a while. Let's get some food and drink in us. Take some antibiotics, yeah. the infection. Box of antibiotics. There we go. So the only thing we got left to do now is you still got to get the fuel truck back. Where is she at? So I know in order for her to continue her research, we do got to get her a zombie. Nice, got some stuff seating here.
It's ugly. This is the reality now. Amazing. I have to admit, I was worried about you a little. I'm happy that you made it, and I'm happy for the fuel too. Yes. It's a crucial function of the Ark. Everything and everyone
Great
that comes
news.
from the outside must be decontaminated. You never know when one of these will become handy, you know? Radio has been silent for some time now. I'm worried. Something is wrong.
All right, we got another
They were
quest
on
there.
their way back, and they passed Rosewood Ruins already. They plan to make a final stop at one of the houses on the way here. Good. CO2 levels should be dropping now.
Yeah,
They're
so
still
this
constructing a working model. This pathogen doesn't behave like anything in modern virology. It preserves certain functions while degrading others. It's almost selective in what it keeps. There's intent in the pattern, or something close to it. I need physical data to move forward.
So we got to get her a zombie body. We got to bring the fuel truck to Ark, obviously. And we just got the mission to find the other survivors. Hand is jacked up, dude. This right hand is going to give us problems. We've only been back for a small amount of time, and I'm already going on my second bandage. Yeah, we'll be playing some more Gothic. No, that game was awesome. The good thing is it's no longer bleeding. It's not infected, so we don't have to disinfect it. But we got the scratch. Ooh. So the only thing we got to be ready for is a raid. That happens, we just gas mask. On. Suit on. Gun out. Pew pew. How are we looking on ammo? 10 plus 1. I'll reload. Okay. Yeah, the science, she fights. Yeah, she fights. You know what's crazy is I found 2 fuel cans, 3 on raiders, guys who raided my base. They literally all like 3 of them had fuel cans on them in the last playthrough, but I didn't need it for anything, so I literally just let it sit there. And now obviously we need fuel, but there it is. Yeah, you know when you need it, obviously it's nowhere to be found. I got all that cauliflower in my inventory too. We got drop off in the fridge. But yeah, of course, when you don't need it, it's everywhere. And then when you need it, it's nowhere to be found. All right, so we're gonna catch some sleep. So that alarm's in our dream, not IRL.
Attention.
That's IRL.
Unauthorized personnel detected. Main entrance. Attention. Unauthorized personnel detected. Main entrance. Attention. Unauthorized personnel detected. Main entrance. Stand by. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination complete. Attention.
Damn, where the fuck she get an M4?
Detected. Main entrance.
They're right there. You ready? Cause I'm ready when you're ready. Let's do them in. We're gonna fuck these dudes.
Personnel detected.
You ready? Damn. So they put a hole in my suit somewhere. Two holes. No ammo. Everybody's got a decent bit of Beretta ammo here. Fortunately, no gas mask filter. Yeah, I was hoping there was gonna be some gas coming on that group, but unfortunately, no. It's all good though. Could be more though, so. You can minimize gas usage, less light, lower heating. Yeah, actually, let me check my gas right now because I feel like we're in a good spot. Thing is, I got the truck almost here. It's freaking right around the corner, dude. I need like a splash of gas.
Decontamination in progress. Decontamination complete.
Main Jenny's still at 60% fuel condition, 77%. Looks good. Yeah, we're looking solid. Backup Jenny's at 50% fuel, 90% condition. Down to like 66. So we're up for the day. I might as well get our bandage taken care of. So the scratch heal, the laceration is going to be there a bit. Oh, the bandage will last longer than the... So the, what do y'all call it in the UK? A plaster? I think in the UK, you guys don't call them band-aids like we do in the States. You guys call them, I think, plasters. Which, here in the States, a plaster is something that the fucking old-ass house walls are made out of. Yo, Rocky, thank you for the 34 months, dude. Hardened survivor at that, too. I appreciate that, bro. Can't wait to see more mods like this. Or add-on mods that deepen the story in the world. Man, listen. If it wasn't for Slayer, I don't think you'll ever see this caliber of mods out of like any other people. I've been following Zomboid for quite a long time, and Slayer is a very talented, unique individual that you cannot replicate. He's a wizard with this shit. As for the devs, I would never. I mean, as much as I don't think we'll ever see anything like this come out of them. For real.
Hey!
I mean, they've been working on the game for like 13 years. But, who knows? Slayer might have some more stuff planned. I mean, he started off with the day one, or the Bandits mod, then the day one mod, then the week one mod, and then the Arc mod. So who knows? He could definitely be working on something, have another project in the works too at some point. But this has been amazing. Actually, yeah, well, I think Project Zomboid came out in like 2013. Yeah, I think it's been like 13 years. All right, so let's gear up. 6:30 in the morning. We'll go out and scan for some more bunkers. Yeah, but the jump scare keeps me young. You know, keeps us young. Emma's keeping us on our toes, you know. We don't want to get complacent. We just got a little hungry, but we'll be all right. IRL, I assume you can wear armor with hazmat. I mean, yeah, like body armor. Yeah, so like, so when I was in Iraq in 2008, we had a group that they found a big container. It was massive, and they thought it was a WMD, so or a vat of chemical weapons, because obviously Saddam had a bunch of chemical weapons, sarin gas, all that shit. So we found a vat of some kind of unknown liquid, and we actually had to go. We had to set up the perimeter. A bunch of HESCO guys. They flew in a bunch of fucking scientists, and dude, it was wild. It was so crazy. And we had to mop up, so we had to put our fucking mop suits on, gloves, duct tape. But yeah, when you're wearing your mop suit, you just put your vest on, your bulletproof vest over your our vest over that. You put your fucking Kevlar, all that shit. All of our military equipment can be designed to, our armor can be designed to wear over hazmat, including the gas mask, everything. You can rock that with your ACH, your helmet, and everything. No, I didn't get covered up, dude. So, well, yeah, it was buried. So then we dug it up, and they were testing it. And they only dug up like portion of it, because they got to be like really, really careful with the biological warfare shit. And one of the fucking HE operators one day fucking punctured it with a fork of a forklift, went right into the motherfucker. Bam. Shit started leaking out. And it was like a whole ordeal. Like everybody was freaking the fuck out. And come to find out, chat, it was a fucking shit tank. Big ass septic tank. It was a shit tank. She needs a zombie body. We could bring this down later on. Yep. Fucking shit tank, dude. We'll go back to this road just because we put so much work into clearing it already. Now we do got a bunch of zombies in the road here. Oh, fuck. So that gunshot definitely called in some homies. Let's see if we can get them over here. I'd like to clear this area out. Jam? It's fucking jammed. What? So we might have messed up a little bit. Shee.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Run's a piece of shit. So now we're trying to break contact. Hoping that that big group that we kind of stirred up in front of my base was kind of pulled away from the gunfire, or with the gunfire. Bunker here. Nothing super interesting. I had to let 2 shots off, guys, but that was gonna get bad. Yeah, there was human enemies in there. We're almost back. So this place is definitely highly populated with zombies for sure. Went through almost all the ammo we had. We got a lot of rounds off though right there. We did. I feel like we got quite a few rounds off. We'll consolidate ammo and repack mags. I would bring the zombie body down, but we're already so exhausted from hunger and thirst and all the fighting. We won't even be able to carry it down the fucking stairs. When we see the State of Decay 3 gameplay video, I can't say when, honestly, because we haven't decided on a date yet. The team and I, everybody, there's a lot of approval that has to get from a lot of marketing people and stuff like that. So, currently still in the standby period, but soon,
Decontamination
very
in progress.
soon, should be quite soon. I'm excited for you guys to see it.
Decontamination complete.
I didn't do a whole lot of I could have done like a bunch of editing and sound effects and stuff like that to make the video like all snazzy, but I figured you guys would want to see like the game in its purest form. So I didn't really do a whole lot of editing. It's very just raw gameplay. About as raw as it can get, guys. So there is that. So if you're looking for some like highly edited, fancy shit, that's not what I did. I just did pure raw gameplay. All right, shit. No, not 4 hours. I did end up getting about 4 hours worth of footage. When I was at Undead Labs, I did end up with about 4 hours worth of footage, but there was a bunch of stuff that isn't in a place they want it. That they still want to get fleshed out before they goes public, which you guys should understand. A lot of UI stuff, because most of the UI shit you're gonna see is gonna most of the UI is placeholder. Like almost all of it is placeholder. So a lot of like the base UI, things like that, it's all very, very placeholder. So they didn't want a whole lot of people seeing a lot of stuff that just was not ready to be shown. So there are going to be a lot of aspects of the game that you don't see in that, right? Mainly a lot of UI stuff, but I did have about 4 hours of footage, but after I cut out all the stuff they told me they didn't want people to see, and it ended up being significant. Okay, put it that way. It's not 4 hours by any means, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's got some girth to it, chat.
It's got some girth. Now we made it. We did good. I mean, I feel like our bounce back so far has been great. I'll give you 1 sec, guys. Let me set this up real quick. Obviously, we were doing really good, and then we died, and then now we're like kind of back at it. But I feel like we're in a better place now. We just got to find some gas. We did get that last bunker open. The only problem is a lot of zombies over there, so we're gonna have to go back over, do some clearing. Yeah, but I mean, like I was trying to tell people, you know, Undead Labs is definitely because they don't have to do this. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of testing still going on. As you guys know, the first alpha is about to finish, and the second alpha is about to start here soon. So the game's still in alpha. And you know, by the time it hits beta later this year, it'll definitely be in a really, really good spot because the way it works, actually, it's super weird. So right now, like the version of the game that the alpha testers are testing is actually a build behind the build that I just played. But then it was like the build I played was like intermediate, like it wasn't completely finished. But then the build that they're working on is like months ahead of even what we're playing now. So it's like super weird how it works. You're never truly playing like the current version of the game. You're generally playing like an older build as they're like working on newer things. So it's like it's really, really weird. But yeah, the build that you guys are gonna see, like I said, it's pretty old. But yeah, it's the thing is like Undead Labs is definitely going out on like taking a little bit of a risk, you know what I mean? Because realistically, like they don't have to post anything. You know what I mean? Like they just don't have to post anything, but yet they love their community and they know that people want to see stuff. So they're like willing to be like, you know what? Some people might look at this because that's the thing is people can't look at alpha footage and be like, oh, well, it's just an alpha. Like, no, people are going to look at it and be like, oh my God, this looks so bad. What the fuck? Like, where is this? Where is that? Instead of like enjoying what's there and, you know, just taking what's being presented to you while everything else is being worked on and being happy for getting anything. Cause it's like either A, get nothing and shut the fuck up, or B, hey, here's something, you know, to kind of get you excited. But you know how people are. People are going to sit there. They're going to cry about it. They're going to sit there and complain about the graphics or about this or about that. And it's just like, yeah, because it's an alpha, bro. Like but it is what it is. But then I know there will be a lot of people that appreciate it, you know, finally being able to see the actual game and not like a trailer. Yeah, it's gonna be dope. But I got another stream up here. We are gonna be jumping in, finish a night up with some more Expedition 33. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I absolutely am enjoying the hell out of that game, even though the combat is not 100% my thing. The story in that game is fucking phenomenal, dude. Like, holy crap, it's goated. Like, I can see why the game won Game of the Year for like best story easily. Like that shit is really good. We lost our boy last episode, man. Shit had me feeling some type of way. But I am enjoying this this ARC playthrough. So remember, if you guys are enjoying this and you want to see more, smash that like button, drop some comments. Helps out a ton. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. That also helps out a bunch. But remember, if you guys want to see more of this, make sure you guys are engaging, smashing a like, dropping comments, doing all the things, and we'll keep it going for y'all. But other than that, give me a couple of minutes. We'll be jumping in with another stream. But all right, guys, I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.